Selected to play 5 years ago, he was thwarted by the weather, but now he was winning his first cap in the centre, in place of Neil Jenkins, who switched to fly half for Colin Stephens. Most heartening of all for Wales was the return of Emyr Lewis on the flank, and the other change in the pack was at tight head prop, where Hugh Williams-Jones replaced Lawrence Delaney. Two Scotsmen taking their leave of the International Championship, David Sole, who'd be captaining his country for the last time in a Five Nations game, and Derek White playing in his last international for his country. The one change in the side was on the flank, where Ian Smith, who was injured for the game against France, returned in place of Rob Wainwright. Commentators at the National Stadium for this LADA International, Phil Bennett and Bill McLaren.
And so it's a day to remember for the referee Marc Desclos, France taking charge of his first Five Nations Championship game, a 42-year-old adult training officer who lives in Tarbes, in the hotbed of rugby in southwest France. Away. Gareth Llewellyn couldn't hold it first of all. David McIver went round for Scotland to try and prevent release, but Robert Jones chips one up the touchline. It's a very nice kick indeed. In comes Gavin Hastings on halfway, pulling the ball back in the ruck. Penalty to Wales, and this one looks kickable to me. Here's Neil Jenkins, who already has scored 28 points for Wales, 7 penalties, a try and a drop goal. Jenkins then. Got the distance, but just unfully to Bidgood. Bidgood, this powerful young fellow, the one new cap on the side, getting well inside Scotland's 22. Now it's a lovely ball again to Jones, to Jenkins. Emyr Lewis once again. And this is great start by the Welshmen. They're within 15 metres. Scotland managed to get a drive in, but Wales are still running wide. That was Clement coming in, but running into the bulk of the Scottish forwards. Robert Jones again, now to Gibbs. Gibbs, who's desperately quick. There's very sharp little dancing steps of his. But again, the Scottish defence so far holding out. Robert Jones once again, half tackled there by White and by Smith. Wales winning some quality ball here as Jenkins goes. He's caught by Chalmers, one standoff on another, but the Scots had got offside at the second breakdown point, and this should be a fairly easy kick at goal for Wales. Win there, Neil Jenkins then. Stroked it very nicely indeed, and that's a good start for the 20-year-old from Pontypridd. 3 points to 0, Wales lead. They've played 10 minutes. Trying the drop goal, hit the referee. Robert Jones tackled on his own 22. Ian Evans has come in to be scrum half. Gavin Hastings stroked it very neatly. Flags are up. 3 points all. They played 14 minutes. And that was Robert Jones had it there. Now the pick up by Copsey. Advantage played. This is Ken Milne. Ken Milne with the kick through. Up goes Stanger inside the Welsh 22. Blue Jerseys arrive in dozens there. Milne had it next. And Mike Hall went in to try and save it for Wales. Craig Chalmers trying to do the mauling bit as well. And now it's out there from Nicholl to Lenine, to Gavin Hastings, out to Derek White. Derek White to Gavin Hastings. The kick through meant for Tucolo. Tucolo. And just beaten to it by Ian Evans. A real arm is raised and Scotland are in the lead. Craig Chalmers with his 5th drop goal for Scotland lifts his personal points to 104, gives Scotland a 6-3 lead. They've played 20 minutes and he took it as easy as pie. It was a lovely ball by the Scottish forwards who laid it down, and then Nicholl, although he was hindered there a bit by Robert Jones, still got it back. Chalmers was on his good right foot. Plonk, pas problème, as the French referee would say. Jones, the prop forward, marvellous run and a great chance for Webster. That is a super try for Wales, made really by the forwards. Richard Webster, the scorer, his first try for Wales in a major international, and it was a splendid, opportunist score. Ian Evans had brought it along, and then this long kick to Gavin Hastings. In came Ian Evans. Notice how smart he is, half tackled by Chalmers. Then, look at this lad, Hugh Williams-Jones of the South Wales Police, 60. Easy one for him, and Wales get the lead back. It's a study in calm concentration for you, and is the heart beating there, I wonder? Like a trip hammer, I would think. Jenkins then got it high enough and straight through. It looked as if it might be going past the left-hand upright, but it's through. It's 8 points for young Jenkins. But he's got support there with him. On to Scott Hastings, out to Smith, and Robert Jones clear. The charge now by Ducalo. But in fact it wasn't a knock-on because he charged down the ball. The referee deciding that he deliberately played it, but that was a superb Scottish effort. Gavin Hastings at the very heart of it. Emyr Lewis going through, and it was that marvellous pick-up by Nicol. Now look for Gavin Hastings here. Almost 15 stones weaving his way, and it was a great drive by him. The support was there, and if this pass from Scott had gone to Smith, it would have been a try. Oh, and a great Welsh shove. They've been working on their scrummaging. Nicol out to Lenine, to Gavin Hastings, to Lenine. It's across field too much. Scott Hastings on the Welsh 22. Stanger thumping on there. Great drive by the Scots forwards. Now it's Nicol again. Pick up there by Chalmers into Stanger. A reception committee of 5 Welshmen for him there. Still inside the Welsh 22. Oh, and some wild work there by Richard Webster, I think. Stuart Davis may have been hit as well. Craig Chalmers with a penalty goal to add to his drop goal. Hoists his points for Scotland to 106. It's 12 points to 9. And I reckon they've about 12 minutes of the match left, plus quite a bit of injury time. Neil Edwards couldn't hold it first time. Robert Jones is caught by Derek White. Garen Jenkins was in front of him. Gareth Llewellyn feeds out to Jenkins. Webster driving back to the pack. 10 metres outside Scotland 72. Robert Jones on the blind side. That's Mike Hall. Hall, the Cambridge Blue of 87 and 88, almost getting up to the 22. Now it's fed back to Robert Jones. Neil Jenkins, drop goal attempt, but underneath it, Gavin Hastings, his own goal line. Woof. And he's found where the position of the infringement is. We've got 9 minutes of normal time left plus injury time. It is indeed a penalty to Wales. 12 points to 9 they lead, and Neil Jenkins is going to have a shot at goal. 36 points so far for Wales. Neil Jenkins, can he add another 3? Listen to the roar if this goes through. Oh, what a kick. That really was a superb pressure kick by the youngster. 15 points to 9. They have about 7 minutes of the match to go. He has scored 11 of their points. Scottish scrummage is creaking there, the pick-up by Derek White. So difficult going backwards. Nicol the switch to Chalmers, out to Gavin Hastings. Gavin Hastings through, throwing off players all over the place, almost up to the 22 still. Nicol once more, Chalmers, Lenine, Derek White is there. Derek White out there to Ducalo. Ducalo over the 22. Ducalo of the dazzling sidestep, and the knock forward there by Bidgood.
Excellent play by Tuchelo. He came from the left wing and he was found. There it is. Some good passing going along the line. There's Tuchelo going, working hard, off the ball, tremendous running. Ball probably in the wrong hand. He could have been knocked out, stopped in his tracks. There's also some good Welsh covering. Did Bidgood knock it, did a brilliant touch.
Scotland desperately trying to pull this one back. 15 points to 9 Wales lead. They've about 3 minutes of actual playing time to go. Knocked back by Edward, taken by Nicol. Chalmers on to David McIver. McIver within 10 metres. Loud blast, it's a penalty to the Scots. Will they kick for goal, or will they go for 6 points? It's 6 points they need. Get off the floor before you interfere, and David Soul is going for the goal kick. Well, he's been doing that for Melrose during some of this season, and he's popped over another one. 9 points for him. 15 points to 12, Wales lead. Milne's throw, Weir's take, how well he's done. He's certainly been the best at catching line-out ball, Doddy Weir today. Nicol again, Chalmers, once again, Gavin Hastings, once again surging on, feeds on to Ian Smith. Derek White just couldn't hold Ian Smith's pass, 10 metres outside Scotland's 22. And again, Wales have one vital ball as Robert Jones puts it away, and Hall going back. Hall could make it. Stanger is there first of all. It is a touchdown and a dropout, but Hall was so close. It was a beautiful kick by Robert Jones. Both straight at Jenkins. That was the interception by Webster. This is Lenine. There's an overlap here, but the referee's whistle has gone, and he's actually given a penalty to Scotland. And the Scots will be so disappointed because they were clear with a huge overlap. This is David Soul. They've gone to the narrow side, taken on by Edwards. Edwards trying to keep the ball alive, put down there by Griffiths. Nicol caught by Jones. And now it's a pick-up by Weir. Penalty to Scotland, over the top on the floor.
The Scots very annoyed yet again because Weir was running with the ball. Referee not playing a great deal of advantage this afternoon.
We've played about 3.5 minutes of injury time. It's still 15-12 to Wales. The whole place here is abuzz with excitement. David Soul going to the narrow side. Up to halfway. Now it's Nicol, Chalmers, Lenine, Scott Hastings, Derek White. Scott Hastings through, and on there to Stanger. Stanger almost over the 22. And a very good cover tackle indeed there by Anthony Clement. That was the tackle that saved it for Wales. Stanger, a 14-stoner. But what a fight back by the Scots. They're throwing everything that goes for the end of the match. And Wales have won an exciting victory of a game that, well, maybe didn't have all the spectacle we wanted, but was thrilling from beginning to end. And they're a very happy Welsh captain, Ieuan Evans, today on his 28th birthday, leading Wales to that victory. A very tight, close victory by 15 points to 12.